Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Valley Girl Beauty, and in today's video we are going to continue our 4-part series on preparing yourself for success with your SeneGence business, and we are going to be talking about promoting your events. So last video in part 1 I talked about the importance of creating a plan to do the prep work daily, weekly, and monthly, and now I want to dive in a little bit more into those events and how to promote them to set yourself up for success. Now, as a caveat to this, I have to say I am sharing this with the expectation that you are doing the daily prep work, that you are showing your face daily in some capacity with your customer group, okay? Whether it's a live video, pre-recorded video, selfie, boomerang, whatever it is. So when it comes to promoting your events, I have some amazing tips. Number 1, give yourself time to plan and prepare, and this is where that monthly prep work from the last video comes in. Plan ahead for the upcoming month so that you have time to get things ready for your events. This is going to help you be a lot less stressed, feel a lot less overwhelmed, because you're going to have everything already set up and ready to go. So for example, if you decide your theme is going to be shadows because you're obsessed with the shadow scents and you really want your customer group to try them, make sure that you are sharing shadows every single day as part of your daily prep work for your upcoming event, okay? Now, when it comes to actually promoting your event, here are some of my top tips. Number 1, start promoting it at least 5 days out. 5 days for me is like my sweet spot, and this is where you have to make it a plan, because I promise you, after sharing about it for the first couple of days, you're gonna wanna take a day off and not share it that day. Okay, so make a plan to start promoting it at least 5 days in advance. So if you are having an event on Sunday, start promoting it on Wednesday, and then make it a plan to share about it every single day for those 5 days leading up to your event, okay? And this should be mixed media. So do a live video talking about what's coming up, share a post about what's coming up, share a selfie about what's coming up, share some sneak peeks. Every single day you should be sharing something leading up to your event. And then the other thing here that's really important is to be multi-platform. You don't see businesses just sharing something on Facebook and not sharing it on Instagram. So if you have an event coming up on Facebook for your VIP customer group, make sure that you're sharing it on Instagram. Share it in your stories, and you should be sharing it daily. And you can add these little messenger boxes, so if somebody wants to join, they can send you a message, and then you can get them into your VIP group or invite them to participate or join whatever event that you are doing. Now, the beautiful thing about Instagram stories is you can link it to your Facebook, so that anytime you share a story to Instagram, it automatically shares to Facebook as well, and that kills 2 birds with 1 stone. So you're getting the benefit of both platforms via stories just by using Instagram stories. So I highly recommend setting that up, because again, it saves time, 2 birds with 1 stone, and twice the audience. Okay, and then obviously your post and promoting inside your actual group. And I know I just mentioned this, but when I say make it a plan and stick to it, I really mean it. For example, when I did my messenger sale that did almost $1,500, I had my plan, you know, my daily plan of where I was going to share and how I was going to share. And I have to be honest, one day I was just having a crap day. I did not feel like showing my face on camera. I did not feel like talking about this upcoming event because I had a lot of crap going on. But I was like, no, you made a plan that you were going to do this. Again, not a goal. I made a plan. This is in my schedule. I have to do this. I have to stick to this. So I went on stories, and again, these are so quick. Stories are like 15 seconds. I think it was like 4 or 5 stories, so like, you know, a couple minutes. And I talked about the upcoming event. One of the gals who saw that particular story when I didn't feel like it joined my messenger sale and bought over $400 in products. Imagine if I hadn't done that sale and then she never joined. I would have missed out on like $400. So do not let your feelings dictate what you do. And this is where it comes into one of my favorite phrases, which is don't post and ghost. Okay, don't just post one thing and then run away and never post about it again. Because I hear a lot of people be like, well, I'm gonna do this amazing event and I posted about it and nobody commented. Well, here's the thing. Number 1, people need to see things like at least 7 to 10 times. People have different learning styles, different things appeal to different people, and the Facebook algorithm, they may not even see it. So don't just post and ghost. Don't post once and then be like, well, I'm a failure. Nobody wants to buy my stuff. Trust me, there are women that sell like $500,000 in personal sales in these products. I promise you, people want these products. But if you're not sharing them, you're not showing them, you are not promoting your events properly, you're probably going to have a harder time getting them in people's hands. So you have to make a plan for this. And I have to tell you that successful promotion doesn't always mean that a ton of people comment or like it or respond to it. The most important thing is seeing how you convert at the end of that. So for that messenger sale, not a lot of people RSVP'd, not a lot of people commented on my posts, but I did almost $1,500 in sales. So do not determine your success or create any preconceived notions of how successful an event is going to be based on the comments and likes that you are getting as you're promoting it. Judge it by the event itself once it ends and stick to that plan. Again, every single day, multimedia, multi-platform is how you should be promoting your events. Give yourself at least 5 days to promote it, okay? And then I already mentioned with the example of the Shadow Sense, whatever your theme is, whatever it is that you're doing, make sure you're sharing those products leading up to it. So if you want to do an album sale or a demo on skincare where you have people maybe hop on a Zoom and you teach them about skincare, make sure that you're sharing skincare as part of your daily activity leading up to that event, because that is going to prime people. They've already seen you talking about the new Neotite eye serum and how you've been getting amazing results with it. They've seen you just absolutely raving for the overnight lip mask, or talking about the climate control and the facial resurfacer. So they've been seeing you talk about this. They've been kind of learning about it. Even if they're not commenting or interacting or engaging, they are being primed. They are learning, they are watching. And I have to tell you this also, there are a lot of people who are watching you that you don't even realize that are watching you. And I get messages like this from time to time, which is always so helpful. People that I didn't even know were watching me will send me a message and be like, hey, I just want you to know I watch your stories all the time, or I watch your videos and I love them. And I'm like, what? Then why haven't you commented on any of them? Why haven't you liked any of them? So people may not always feel pulled to like or comment or interact, but as they're scrolling and they see your face, they're like, what is she talking about today? And they're watching, and then they're gonna reach out to you, and then, maybe they'll end up being a customer, or, commenting or engaging, or somewhere down the line, that relationship will continue to grow. But you have to make it your plan to do the prep work and to promote your events. Do not post and ghost, okay? Do not post and ghost. And again, just a recap in case you're confused on what post and ghost means, that means share one post and then be like, well, I'm a failure. Share one post about your event and say, well, my event was a flop. No, you have your plan, and your plan is every single stinking day. Multimedia, multi-platform. Every single day to promote your events, okay? Regardless of how many people comment, regardless of how many people like, you are going to continue to share, even when you don't feel like it, okay? Now, the other thing that's really important with your events and just your business in general is that personal relationship that you develop with your customers, with your friends, and the people that are supporting you, buying from you, and things like that. And that a lot of times is actually off platform. So make sure that you are communicating with anyone who has ordered from you or has supported your business, and you can invite them personally, in person, through Messenger, through a text message, phone call, whatever it is. Keep in communication with them and let them know what you're doing. And honestly, one thing that I do, because I have been trying all the things, I've been trying all the new things, and putting myself out there, and I've been anxious about some of these things because I'm like, I've never done it before and it could be a total flop. But at the end of the day, how I kill that anxiety is everything that I do is a learning experience. So my messenger sale could have been an absolute flop. Okay, my mystery bag grab that I just did could have been an absolute flop, but I applied these same principles every single time and I didn't allow myself to back out. So I'm setting myself up for success by sticking to the plan. Okay, when you stick to the plan, it makes hitting your big goals as far as like income, earning trips, and things like that a lot more achievable. So again, it still comes back to the daily work. That's why this is a 4-part series, because everything ties in together. And the last thing when it comes to promoting your events is be excited. Like I said, on that one day, I really didn't feel like it, but I made myself do it anyways because it's a business and I have to show up. Just like you work in customer service, you got to show up and put a smile on your face, right? That's the expectation. So I didn't put it on myself. I didn't back out or self-sabotage myself, because we do a lot of self-sabotaging in this business, and I didn't allow myself to do it, and it paid off handsomely. So make sure that you're applying that same mindset to your business. And I think that's where a lot of people tend to fail, is they don't treat their business like a business, but it 100% is. So you have to treat it as such. And when you treat it as such, you will create the plans, you'll promote the events, you'll follow through like you said that you would with your plan, and then you're going to start seeing the results that you want. So I hope that this was helpful. Just a quick recap. This is based on the expectation that you are doing the daily work. You want to promote your events at least 5 days in advance. 5, again, for me is the sweet spot. You want it to be multimedia, because some people are visual learners, some people are readers. You want to make sure that you're giving them a mix of short videos, long videos, graphics, boomerang, selfies, all those things. And then multi-platform. So make sure that you are sharing it not just on Facebook, but also Instagram, which can then link to Facebook stories, which is a great combination. And then you're sharing about it every single day leading up to your event. No matter what, you're leading up to it every single day, you're promoting it. And then whatever products or theme or whatever it is that you're going to be promoting in your event, you are going to be sharing that in the daily activities leading up to it as well. Because again, people are getting exposed, even if they're not commenting, liking, interacting, or engaging, they are being exposed to it, they're watching, and there's a lot of people who watch that you don't realize are watching. And that full circle is going to help make your events a lot more successful. Okay, so I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, just send me a message on Instagram at Valley Girl Beauty. You can find me on Facebook at Valley Girl Beauty, the group or the page. You can always send me an email at info@valleygirlbeauty.com. I'll put all that information below. I'll also link part 1 of this series and parts 3 and 4 once they get uploaded. It will all be in the description of this video. The sign up link is also always in the description if you are ready to sign up and get your business absolutely rocking this summer. I would absolutely love to work with you. All right, bye guys.